All right, first things, Mom, is emptying the water out of the camper. So water heater, this right here, right underneath. Hot water, cold water, remove the caps. There you go, let her drain. Step 2 is removing the water heater plug, which is right here. 1/16 is for the bottom of the water heater in there. So if you don't have it, that's for this. Boom. Boop. And Jack said once you remove, you just let it sit.
Yeah, just let it sit in there.
Now, do you think this needs replaced?
No,
This is pretty good
they
still?
told me until they're like almost nothing, you don't have to replace them.
All right, there you go. That's what Jack said. So, and then he just lets his sit right here through the winter.
Know where it is next year.
Then you need to open up all the drains, including the outside showers. So both hot and cold open. So do that for the there, and here. All right, then you also have to unscrew that one there for the freshwater tank. It's in between the wheels. Here. Hi, Jack. Next step, bucket.
Bucket.
Underneath there. And then we're gonna empty it. That's terrible.
That's terrible.
There you go. And then we're also gonna open the gray water. Oh. That was just as bad. And then close that back up. Then always a good practice to rinse the bucket. And then always disconnect your hose so that it doesn't freeze there. All right, we are underneath your bed. Hi, Jack. All right, underneath the bed, this will go one quarter turn that way, so it's vertical. And then these, right, Jack?
Yes.
Will 1/4 turn so they close.
Correct.
Like that. So we're shutting off the cold and the hot, and then opening.
That bypasses the water heater so you can get antifreeze up through your hot lines now.
Yep. All right. We should have closed off the low point drains.
Close off
first.
Put caps back on low point drains.
Yep. And we need to close the. We're gonna close the faucets.
I did that except for the kitchen sink.
All right. So you keep one faucet open so you can see it?
Yeah.
So you're gonna keep the kitchen sink open, close all the faucets, and close these. All right. It doesn't matter which cap you use, FYI. Underneath the camper, between the wheel well. As we unscrewed this cap earlier, and then there's this hose that screws into that. There's this piece.
See if it sucks water when I turn on the pump.
There's this piece here, this tube. It's hard to see, but it was in the little storage area where like all the extension cords are and stuff like that. And then you run the hose into the antifreeze, and when he turns on the pump, it should suck up the antifreeze. So we'll see here. All right, it's good. So now it's sucking up the antifreeze. And it turns pink. Once we got a good steady stream of pink, instead of this aeration. Good. Now we're gonna do it for the hot water. Pink. We do it for the cold water in the kitchen as well. Good. Now we're gonna do it for the hot. So it's pink. And then we're gonna do it for the toilet as well. We're gonna flush it until we got pink. And then don't forget to do the outside here. So we get pink. Cool? Good?
Yeah.
And then close off the hot and the cold. And wait till that's pink as well. Good?
Cool, he only used about 2 gallons.
And once we have all them running pink, and there's pink everywhere. We're gonna come back in, we're gonna turn the pump off. Last thing we're gonna do is
dump some in here. Very artistically.
Yeah, you don't even put a lot.
Nope.
There you go. Let's just keep the check valve from freezing. Okay, then the last thing we're gonna do is we're going to unscrew this.
The magic hose that
Here,
you don't want to lose.
the magic hose that we don't want to lose, which was stored in there. And that's going to screw in to that, not the one that's straight down, but the one that's to the side. That's going to screw into there. And then make sure this cap's back on the freshwater tank. And this was the hose here that we connected to that little hose to suck the antifreeze out with the pump. So make sure you put the antifreeze in the city water connection.
That's where the check valve is. This, oh goody. See right there's the check valve.
Yeah, so
actually, if you want, you can just push on the check valve and it'll clear out all the water. And this one, mine, the check valve is buried
in there.
Yeah.
So that's
sure,
it.
You're fine. Yeah.
All right, we're good. Last thing is unhook the battery. White is your ground or negative. Red's positive, and a 1/2 inch socket or crescent wrench. Take it off. Screw this back on. Nope.
Don't lick the terminals.
Don't lick the terminals. And then shove that down there, and then we can do that one too, right? Or do we need to? Yeah.
If you're going to take it in the garage, yeah. If you're going to just leave it out here, then you either want to leave it. If you leave it plugged in all the time, then it doesn't matter. But you don't do that, and I don't do mine either. So I usually just take mine off and put it in the garage.
Okay.
Put it on a trickle charger.
I don't think we have a trickle charger.
Until you find one, then that's where it sits.
Okay. Then we can leave it like that, and then once we get a trickle charger, there you go.
Or freezing.
Yeah, and then Jack said remove anything aerosol or freezable from the camper.